Is a presentation of Chris Sloan Media in association with 606 Paranormal.
I will be the last to fall. I won't shed a tear for them to see. I won't have your name to call, 'cause I will be the last to fall.
Hey guys, hope everybody's doing well. Here we are Thursday night, and like I love to do sometimes, I just sit back silently, read the chat, and reflect on the previous week. And at some point between last Thursday and tonight, it all went to shit.
Uh-oh.
No, it happens. It's just busy, and you're being pulled in 300 directions, and it's life. Yeah, I'm not the only one. So, you have had a very interesting few days.
Yes,
Tell me
sir.
about this mirror.
Let me pull up a pic. So I don't know if you all have seen. Usually on TikTok I'll post a little something before I go to bed. What we've got for the day, new dolls and such. So we went the other day. Well, should I say we? I'm going to say I went the other day and picked up a haunted mirror. Now, before I say that this mirror is haunted, I want to tell you all the story about it, and then I'm going to let you all decide if you all want to see it in person or not prior. So this is the haunted mirror that we got. It's actually in the same room that we're in right now. The story behind it goes as such. This was a gift from a doctor to a church. So the pastor put it up in the church. It fit on a little dresser that held a pitcher and water bowl, is how they described it to me. And years, I guess it was there. They'd hear comments from some of the members saying every time they would pass it by, especially like the little old ladies, come in there and, check their hair. And they would see a face come up and give them a little grin. And then they would stare like, did I really see that? No, that's something else. And then one would do it and another person saw it, then another person saw it. And then so all these church members started complaining about this haunted mirror. They covered it up and the pastor said, it's time. It's got to go. I hate to do it. Put it outside in the garbage on the curve. So it sat there all night. The gentleman came out the next day, decided that he loved it. He was going to pick it up and take it home.
Mm-hmm.
So
Which is exactly
there was a grass cutter. Yeah. There was a grass cutter that was cutting the church grass. And he actually warned the man. He said, sir, it's yours if you want it, but it's haunted and it does have a story. And he's like, well, I don't believe in any of that stuff, so we're good.
It don't matter if he believes in it or not. It believes in him.
I mean, come on. A church puts it out.
Well,
where's your sense? Took it home, admired it, put it up. So everything was all right for a while. And one night he felt something on the bed. And he felt hand, leg crawling up. Then he started feeling something breathing on his cheek. And he said that he didn't know if it was a dream. Could have been a dream. So he prayed, then he opened his eyes, and it was gone. Good deal. Next morning, he drove to Lexington, and he went to some shops and picked up some holy water and things to cleanse. Now, as we know, some of us can try to buy cleansing to cleanse your home and things like that. I'm just going to tell you, not everybody can cleanse a place.
Let's say it like this. It doesn't matter how you polish a turd, it's still a turd.
Amen. So everything seemed to calm down. He said everything was calm, seemed okay. Until another night came along, and instead of feeling something crawling on the bed towards him, he felt step. He opened his eyes, and he looked up, and he saw this shadowy figure, dark, staring back at him, smiling. Not, hey, nice to see you, more like, hey. And he said he could see teeth, sharp-edged teeth.
Oh, good Lord.
And he said, I'm not going to joke with you whenever I am here to tell you that a grown man did cry. And I am a believer, and I need your help. I jumped up out of this bed. I threw my Bible at it. And he said, I'm not a holy man. I've been to church here and there, but I'm not a holy man. My family were, when I was a kid, made me go. So I threw that on it. I grabbed my $30 holy water, threw it at it. And he said, all I could do was shake and close my eyes. And he said, I went to open my eyes. And it was still standing there laughing at him. So
here's the kicker, folks. In order for that to work, to quote, what was his name, Chris Sarandon in Fright Night, you got to have faith. That's worth. Yeah. I keep wanting to say that it was Kiefer Sutherland and the Lost Boys, but it wasn't. To them, I'm sorry. Lost Boys, 1986, 35 years ago, whatever, still cooler than any damn vampire movie out there. Still.
I'm a big Chris Sarandon fan.
Yeah, Chris Sarandon's awesome, too. That was frightening.
I met him. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But, I mean, I had a buddy of mine pay me the ultimate compliment. I'm driving down the road one day, and I just take a selfie, and I got one of these dum-dums. And he said, dude, you are like Kiefer Sutherland, David, the Lost Boys, cool looking. I said, ain't nobody that damn cool looking.
Good comment.
Just Kiefer Sutherland, man. He is it. So, but yeah, it's, here's the thing. You have to understand a couple things. Number one, you got to have faith in that to work. Number two, there's nothing that's going to react just by you saying, I command you to leave. It don't give a rat's ass what you command.
Guys, don't listen to this crap when you see it on TV. All these paranormal shows and stuff are leading you guys to believe this stuff. Don't believe it for a minute. It's crap.
The only thing that can force something like that out is if you evoke and have faith in the name of Jesus Christ, the one true living God. You do that, and they will, poof, they're gone. But I can sit there all day and say, "Well, I command you to leave," and it's going to look at me and go, "Oh, here, wait a minute, I got something for you." Yeah,
There you go.
and it don't care about you. But if you evoke and believe in the name of Christ, it's a different story. And you're right. All of these things that you see on TV, and I like the shows that are pretty responsible. There's some of them I watch, and Lord, especially overseas, they seem to be notorious for it. Um, I think, and I'm not an expert in this, but I think that they've got it so far off base it ain't funny. The people I like to watch, even though I may not necessarily agree with his methods, they're his, not mine, so I respect them. Zach Bagans, he loves to poke the bear with a great big stick. He
I
goes
knew
in,
Zach before Ghost Adventures.
and
We were both
he
paranormal investigators,
he likes to stir
sharing
them
some
up and
ideas.
piss them off. My thought on that is, what if I walked into your house and started picking on you, saying rude things, commanding you to do things like I own you or like you're a circus monkey? You're going to get pretty pissed off pretty quick. And it ain't going to take long for you to say, by God, one way or another, you're leaving. That's my take on it. Now, we got Grant Wilson and Jason Hawes, ghost hunters. I think, their thing. And, here's the thing, though. You got an algorithm here. You got a mix of personalities. I'll never forget Brian, what was his name? Brian Harnois. Dude, run.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there thinking to myself, wait a minute. If I go looking for a car and I see a car that I like, well, that's why I went looking.
That's right.
I'm not going to look at the car and say, dude, run.
Right.
And he wears that shit like a badge. I mean, I've seen him wearing t-shirts and you know what? That's
He
whatever.
got a little change off of all that.
Yeah. The paranormal investigators that I really admire most, one of them sitting right here on the other side of this camera from me, because Stace isn't like that. Stace she doesn't go in there and provoke. She communicates with these people because she realizes, just like John Edwards, love his heart, said, they're people without the skin. They're people without the body. He said, they're still the same people. He said, a lot of times, if you're not, really a great person in life, you may not necessarily be in death. The essence doesn't really change. And that is, I think, very much the truth. I think that, when I kick out and I leave this world, I'm going to come back and haunt half y'all. I'm going to jack with y'all. I am.
Me too. Me too.
I'm going to come back and I'm going to start poking Lloyd, and I'm going to hook up a set of jumper cables to his nipples.
Yeah.
Attached them to a 12-volt battery and one of those crank things like they used to use on the phone, and he'll be laying there. Yeah.
He might like it, though. I mean,
It'll be a hot time in the old town tonight. So,
Thanks.
you're welcome. I think that, and people, through not believing, excuse me, they don't understand. They don't believe. They don't understand.
Right.
And just like this guy started out with, I don't believe in none of that stuff. He takes it home.
Yeah.
He believes now.
Ask him now. Mm-hmm.
Ask him now what he thinks. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, that's the importance of keeping an open mind.
I asked him to come on the show and everything, guys, and he don't want to be ever around that again. He's nope. He's done. He said, I'm done. I'm over it, and I'm done with this. And I mean, I'm telling you, when he was talking to me, he was crying.
Well,
if that tells you anything. And this ain't no little guy. This guy was like 6'4". I mean, big dude.
Mirror's from Kentucky. Came out of what town?
Shepherdsville.
Yeah. I'm telling what was happening before we went on the air. When you logged on.
Well, I've been doing some trying to, build up the dolls and get their stories out there, and brought the mirror in, placed it over across from us, and I immediately started feeling staticky feeling on my legs. So I started turning on my meters, put it on violet, and it went crazy. And I'm telling you, I have not seen my equipment go crazy like that in a long time.
What was the numbers that you were?
I was getting up there to 80, back and forth, back
Now
and
keep in
forth,
mind,
from
if
the top
if
to the
that if
bottom.
that thing gets up to 3 or 4, you've got something. This thing was going to 80.
I think I may have I may have caught that on video too. But yeah, I mean, this stuff is real.
Now, speaking of the video, I've got a video here that you sent me.
Okay. Oh, here it is.
Jesus.
And I was going to put it on TikTok and stopped. And I showed this. I said, "Oh my, look at this." I mean, the office around here is always something going on. This is where I try to help. I do a lot of my work here privately.
Mm-hmm.
So it's always busy here. But that was just crazy. So I'm like, oh, wow, did it jump in the doll?
They can. And if that thing is a portal like you suspect it is, then it
The
can
wife
go.
would watch it run into the portal. She told him that, and he's like, I didn't believe her at first. Said she saw a shadow figure run into the mirror. He's like, what are you going to believe?
And she wants to bring it home.
I did bring it home. That's why I'm here, to help. Madonna says, look out, Lloyd.
Happy days for Lloyd.
Hey, Nita, love
Tell me
you.
about this video here out here that we're getting ready to play that you sent.
This is me at work. So you guys will get a little bit of see what I do when I'm alone and when I'm doing some of my sentimental best work.
And keep in mind, this was shot in December. So what you're going to see is not insects. They're not gnats, bugs, whatever. But there's enough orbs, we think, in there to shake. You can't shake a stick at them. It's crazy. Let's check this out.
If I've helped you before, can you come over here and hover over the table? Then Mr. Wayne, can you come and hover over the table? Okay, I saw you going to the doll. If that's yours, can you do that for me again? All of it comes on to me. The rules of the house. Wayne, if you are here, would you please come have our behavior? What I mean by that is just stop in the middle of behavior. Now the reason that you're here. Whatever that has attached yourself to being around me, and you know what I mean, it is time for you to stop.
Intelligent movement, and I don't know. It looked like Grand Central Station on Saturday at noon. It was
This
crazy.
is my calling out. When I tell, everybody I do my calling out, this is the way that I do it, and this is how I get questions answered. This is how I can help them. I mean, it does wipe me out, and this is only a minute clip, folks. This is hours. Sometimes I stay down here for 5 and 6 hours, and sometimes I don't even go to bed doing this. I try to reach out and help as many as possible, and sometimes it does wipe me out. Other times, I'm just so determined. It's just one of those things.
Well, I know that you got a lot of people that watch the show that come to you and ask you for help, and that's just the people that watch. I mean, there's others I know.
Right.
So,
I try.
well, I think that you're doing remarkably well. So tonight, what are we going to do? Open up the box and see who comes through.
Well, if you all want to open the box, we can do that. Or if you want to do the Anestas, we can do that. I've got everything ready.
I'm going to
And
let
I've got the mirror here.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm. So,
Well,
what y'all
that's
want to see? You want to do the Estes and the box, or just the boxes, or?
Yeah, you can respond in the chat just by saying something there.
Yeah, let me know what y'all want to do. We're ready to go right here anyway. I'm always ready though.
Yeah. We are watching.
Box.
Both box.
Box. Yeah. I guess some of you guys they're saying both.
Let's go ahead. We'll see, because I've been hearing some from Summer. So let me go ahead and we'll do the Estes for a few minutes, and then I'll open up the box and see if we can get anybody on there too.
Okay.
Because I've been getting quite a bit. Here you go. Who got that for me?
God.
Everything good? I expect everything to be drained. After tonight, I expect it all to be drained.
It's drained already.
Drain that one.
Nope. Wait. Hang on.
I was gonna say we'll start with the
We'll
box.
keep an eye on it. I will be right back in just a sec. Okay.
Okay, no problem. We got you. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, plug me into that. All right, guys, if there's anybody else you want me to call out for, put this private message down. Okay, anybody else you want me to call out for, just let Lloyd know, and he can start calling out for you all. Let me see. Talking about little Summer. She does. She's got to the point now where she trusts us. And you know, like I said, we think it may be her. We don't know for a fact. Whatever it is, it's an innocent being that's calling out. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay, we're ready.
Hang on the
Well, something said have faith. Let me have the I have the best faith. Let me have the box. Okay, we're going to do a calling out for Summer, Amber always, Krista, Candy, any of you all that want to come through. You know how we do our open door here. I heard she's with Jesus. I don't know who that's for. Thank you for saying that. That's very sweet. And that's definitely what we want to hear. Anybody else that wants to come through, if I can get a message out here for you, to somebody in the chat room or to someone in your family, if I can help you, you can come through as well.
Caleb wants to know about her cousin Cody. Madonna said something with her dad.
We're here.
Madonna with her dad.
Okay. I need you to turn this up for me.
Here.
That's better. That's great.
Joyce said her mother Joanne.
Ooh.
Hay said
I've got a loud gentleman that sounds like he's trying to sing a song.
cousin Barry.
Tell him for me.
Ronnie said his dad. Haley
I
Taggart.
tried to stop.
Trevor.
Love you both.
Cousin Cody.
You're my favorite. Oh, we always want to hear that. Take care of my fiddle.
If anybody recognizes anything,
I miss going fishing.
if anybody recognizes anything, just let us know. Ernie.
I saw the baby boy. We've got a mix coming through tonight, guys. There's a mix. A woman, it sounded like an older lady said, but they didn't understand.
Priscilla and Freddie. Roger and
You
Gary.
were my baby.
Mammy.
Help me catch crawdads.
Wow.
It sounded like Daddy's girl.
David.
Karen. It sounded like it said Karen something. Welcome. Or you're welcome. And I almost think it said a last name or a middle name. It was either. I'll message the person after the show.
That's Cody.
Don't feel broken.
Hey,
You can always talk to me. That sounds like a male, a younger male, like 20s, 30s maybe. Can you tell me your name? It said, "This is real." Yes, we're real. We can hear you. Whoever said that.
Bridget Levins for Haley Lloyd. Shauna Bree.
Oh, I'm Daddy's girl. There she is.
Son-in-law David.
They've not found her yet. Could you help us?
Haley Tackett.
And she was just a baby. Something at the college. She's there for me. Can you tell me who's there for you? If your loved ones are in here in the chat room with us, they can hear what you need to tell them. I'll tell them for you. And there's a lady goes, "Hi. Hello."
Hey.
It's a male voice that says, "Let her know I'm there." Now there's a deep voice. It said, "Hey, I'm here. Wake up." Who do you have a message for? Can you tell me? There goes that "she's my baby" again. Can you tell me that name again? It sounded like Tracy. She said, "I have great difficulty in talking. If you can use any energy we have here, I always have extra just for this." That was hang on. That was a song. Cody. Hey, sunshine. Hey, back at you. Edward. Phyllis. Okay, I'm getting different voices. There's all kinds of different ones. It's just males and females. Sorry, I used to pester you.
Anything?
Something about in their homes. Is Summer available? Can somebody help me to get her? Love. I love everyone here. We love you too. I said, Daddy's on the phone. There's so many voices coming through, guys. So I'm trying to get these out there. When somebody starts talking, somebody talks over them, and then there's static, and it's... Does anybody else want to come up and talk to me? Can you come through? I put my arms around her. Nobody else understands. Sound like she's trying to say something about not even death can separate the bond. She said not even death, and it static, and it said like bond. Do you have a bond with someone special? Can you tell me their name? And then I heard somebody come through here just now said Patty, which is a different person. Something on 40.
Wow.
Find. Did something happen to you on 40?
Anything? Any comments?
They had to cut me out of the vehicle. I heard that as plain as day, folks. I'm so sorry. I went fast.
I could put those on for 6 hours and not get what she gets. It's unbelievable.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're drawn to her.
Gail. Something like Linda Gale. Something Gale. 2 syllables. There's Bill. Heard that one. You can keep telling me your name and I'll put it out there. I bet I'm screaming loud. I'm sorry, folks. Sound like I said the person that killed them contradicted. I'm here, and that was a young lady right there. That was probably 18 to 25. Baby. There's a baby. This is like a 4-year-old baby. Do you have a message, sweetheart? This is to the baby. If you all could let her speak. It sounds like she's singing Daddy. I bet that one's for Chris. Hey, I am John something. That was really plain. That was a middle-aged male voice. That was so clear. These headphones are great. The family knew. Oh. Are you talking about Summer? Never believe the man. We know that. That's the same way we feel too. They had a drug problem. Are you talking about her parents? My heart is with him. Who's your heart with? Can you tell me? us. And then another lady said they take care of her. We do try to take care of her. Are you talking about Summer? Aaron, I heard an Aaron come through. I drank too much tequila and it killed me. Can you tell me who? She caught them. There's a little girl singing the song again. Humming.
Hey, this sound familiar with anybody?
There's another younger female said, I'm here. And it sounded like she said, Betty. Faith. Lynn. Something in the drain line. In the drain line. What did I do? And then a lady said, honey, you didn't do anything. So there's a lady that's comforting this other little voice. Oh my goodness. Daddy, I miss the kitty cat. Swinging. Will you hold me? A guy came through and he said, hey, Kelly.
Hey, that sound familiar, Chris?
Do you have a message for Kelly?
Not off the top.
There goes again with my fiddle.
Mm-hmm.
Keep on it. I heard that. Watch the mirror. Thank you for that so much. Oh my God, guys.
Oh, God. Come on.
Catherine. She said that was Noble, and he said something, Catherine. Seems like when another voice tries to cut in, then it'll give a static. I've been noticing that.
Oh,
I miss taking care of those hens.
sorry, I felt something behind me touch my back. Weird.
Really? Flow. It sounded like a Pac-Man game, like they were trying to show me a Pac-Man game, if that means something. But wait. It sounded like somebody had a pocket full of quarters and they were kind of shaking them.
How you feeling, Chris?
I'm okay.
Daddy, I wish you could swing with me. How precious. Can you tell me your name? Can you give me validation? He's got a big heart. They buried her over there where the grass was messed up. Okay.
Wow.
Girl said, but they don't care.
47. I gotta write that down.
Something my daughter. Lost her baby with her. Oh no.
Wait, what? Which one?
523. Rural area. Very rural area.
Jane, Greta, which one?
Can you tell me what's in the rural area? Moved her after a month. Great. We're all there. They went to Israel. Ooh, there's so many voices coming in. I mean, we've opened up the door. I'm going to ask you all to come through if you specifically have anything to say to our chat room members with us, or even our viewers that are listening and they're not in the chat. Could you help us with them as well? Sounds like I said Lloyd.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Chris, by the way, she was playing me back something.
Sounded like angels singing. It was really pretty there for a second.
She was playing me back something from the last show.
Through all the seasons, I will always miss you.
And it said my name like twice, like my whole name. That kind of
Thank you for having the conferences for me.
49 Dalmo.
It's like it said Cash. And a last name, and I couldn't make out a last name.
Jamie.
What's
David.
up? Hey, Deborah. What's up again?
Kelly.
I sound like Jeremy. Tell the prices. Is that a family that you want to say something to? They left evidence outside.
James Osborne, tell us who murdered you.
Dick, and I've spoke with
Wesley Hook.
two-syllable name came through real loud. And I mean, Will, big W.
Wesley.
Hmm.
Now their voices, we were boating.
That's awful.
Son, you are the light for so many. Oh, God. Jeremy.
Bridger or Billy. God.
That's me. And could you tell me that name? Sound like Reed. And then let them know. Let them know. What can I let them know? His glasses are still by the tree.
Wow. $53.
For the last 2 years. Beware of somebody's coming, it says. Could you tell me the name of whoever it is that's in the mirror?
Coming. 53. 53. 58.
It's a weird name. ABLO. A blow.
Mm.
Yes. That's for that.
54.
Please. I swear to God. Sound like it said she hit me. And then a male voice just said, yes. And then I've heard this twice. It's a boat in the river. I hope that gets to whoever it needs to get to because they keep repeating it. And then I heard a soft woman's voice said, honey, I'm here. Very sweet voice. She said, they love him so much that's their son.
How are you going to do this, Chris?
You can pull her out anytime.
Because you get him. Yeah.
Chris wanted to know if you want to pull out.
Sure. Hang on a second. Summer, if you're there and you have anything else to say to me, I'm getting ready to close this. Is there anything else that you have to say or anybody else? I also want to offer a heartfelt thank you. My daddy, I've heard this all. If they drained the lake out, they were hiding from If I come back later, can you tell me more? Okay, I'm going to put you on hold for that. Thank you all for coming through for us. So she said pucker. Okay, hold this. You could go ahead and do it and turn it on.
Okay.
Or unplug that and turn it up for me. Or it may be already up pretty high. Well, turn it down a little bit. I thought it was blasting it. Try not to miss any of the voices. Summer, if you're there, can you come through? Or anybody else come through if you're there. Now they can hear you. Crystal. Sounded like Crystal.
I'm here and I'm listening.
I mean, I can't. I don't know.
Why do it come through? See how it stops? Sometimes it comes through so clear.
Yeah.
That's when you can tell it's going to be something.
Here.
Go ahead and turn that one off, and I'll turn on another one for just a minute. So I don't even need to check the time. Yeah, it's about time to. Wowee, that was something else. I hope and pray that made sense for somebody or helped anybody out there with the message, because there were some really heartfelt voices that coming through that just about break my heart. Son, she went back. There's Cody again. Laura. Hey.
Wrote that letter.
Does anybody want to come through for anybody in the chat room, or for me or Chris or any of the families that are here? I heard a little voice said me. Did you hear that? Yes, sir. I'm here. I will tell them for you. Good.
By the way, when you were on,
Yeah.
doing that,
Yeah.
I was sitting here and felt this.
Well, it's not a wonder.
I mean,
Gosh, you've seen what was going on earlier.
And they were saying that one of the dolls moved behind you, which is just
that one's been. I mean,
great news for me.
Sorry, Dad. I've heard Dad about 15 times. Thank you, Shanoa.
Shanoa, how about mine?
I like it. Sound like I said I like it and something.
All
Rub your head
four
for
of them.
luck.
Said Bubby.
Ah.
I love Faith.
Faith, that's not nice.
Chris says he loves you, Faith.
No, she's being nice, Lloyd. She's being very nice. Yeah.
You'll notice when we start talking, guys, in the chat room, and you'll notice that it goes crazy every time that we start to talk. Karen, earlier it said Karen Lynn. Plain
that's-
as day.
that's pretty
Plain as
direct.
day.
That's pretty direct.
Here. Who are you here for? It said Jean? Deb.
Deb.
Oh. And see, I mean, these voices. That voice sounds like you said sissy in a country voice. Did you have a message for Karen Lynn?
It's kind of what I thought, Amber.
I do. Can you let me know what that message is? She's listening. Everybody can hear you now for themselves.
Well,
I really hope that whoever killed her gets sent to a federal prison and gets passed around like a peace pipe.
Shoot
No
me.
soap on a rope.
Boy. Or if anybody recognizes these voices, a lot of these I have never heard. Don't know how they come through whenever there's so many sound banks that you can load. This is Sis again.
Sis.
Hello, and that sounded like a very elderly person. I'm going to get ready to close up the portal. Does anybody else want to come through? Hello. Can hear you. You have a message for Kayla. Hello. Sound like a younger guy, Kayla, that's been coming through. If you can come through the box, they can hear you. Chris and I can hear you. Ernestine?
I thought I heard the same thing, yeah.
How about Billy? Anybody here for Ronnie? Ronnie.
whoa.
That sounds like she said Bub. I'll tell you. Yep. He's here. He said, get him. He's here. He can hear you. I want you all to know that anytime that we're doing our show, you can come through for your family anytime. They enter this chat room, they're in our circle. And they also have the protection in the circle as well. But you know that. Right. Does anybody else want to come through before I close?
Oh, I'm back.
You all right over there?
Yeah, I'm hurting.
Hey, buddy. That was plain as day. I don't know. What do you think about it, Chris?
I'm reading these comments in the chat and I'll see you hurt.
Okay. Let me see if I can see him. Kayla says, I love you, Cody. Thank you for coming through for her so many times. And for coming through for anybody else that's here. Anybody here for Candace? Bradley is here, Billy. Can you come through and say something for Bradley? Or for Carrie? He said, I'm here, Genevieve. He said, I'm here. And Karen Lynn says, David, you are loved and missed. Dave. Sally. Ronnie says, are you here, old man? Can you come through for Ronnie? He's a special friend of ours. Sounded like a whisper that said yes, like an older man. Sometimes I get those whispers. Something heal. Allison says she would love to talk to Mark. If you're around, you're most welcome, Kayla, honey, anytime. You know, it's funny whenever they come through like that. I have to take a deep breath every time. It's like a sense of.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Billy. I heard Billy. Billy. You're good. Go for it.
Oh, God.
You have to step out of here. That's all right. I get it. Anybody else want to come through? They said thank you. You're more than welcome.
What's going on with Lloyd?
I don't know. He's feeling the flow tonight, and it's heavy duty in here. It feels like there's weights on my legs. It's just, you know what it is. It's that mirror. It's heavy duty through here. We know.
Mm-hmm.
Something and hey, buddy. Love you. I hope that you all have heard somebody you know or gotten that message, because it has really been crazy since I put the headphones on. It hasn't stopped.
It all comes down to what would you do if you could have 5 more minutes with him?
Oh my goodness.
5 more minutes to say anything you
Oh my
want.
goodness.
Think about that the next time you get ready to get into an argument with somebody that you love and somebody you care about. We're
That
only
is so
here for a
true.
very short time.
It's not worth saying hurtful words to somebody that
It's
you
not.
love. It's not worth it.
It's not. Mm-mm. No. It's not.
Okay.
I can tell you, I'd give just about everything I got for 5 more minutes with Mom or Dad or Trev or Ollie or any number of people.
Oh, absolutely. I'd give anything.
I guess it's no wonder this thing's growing like it's growing.
That's why I try to channel as much as I can for everybody and get it out there. Because like I said, I enjoy being the voice to help everybody.
And you are very much that, dear.
Some deep voices in there, guys.
But it takes a lot out of you, too.
It does.
It's okay.
It does.
That's why I'm here. Bradley says, I wish that I'd let you stay that day, Billy. I didn't know that was going to happen.
Thank you, Cinder.
Something about the keys. Philip twice. Bill is that other one. This is for Missy. Wow. Did it say Genevieve? Did you hear that? It's a whisper.
No, I missed it. What was it?
A whisper. It said Genevieve. Oh, Ronnie, me too. Ronnie said he wished he would have woke up an hour early. Yeah, Genevieve heard it. She did. I thought I heard it. That's validation. I'm amazed sometimes. I said it's Dad. Thank you to everybody for coming through for us and for your family and friends and loved ones and for us.
Yeah. Well, it's time we're going to step out and hope to be back next Thursday. Good Lord willing. And I don't know, just playing it off the cuff like this is never a bad idea. Of course, I'm sure
Always a
Stacy and I will
surprise.
get together and talk about maybe a few things that are possibilities and who we could reach out to.
Sure.
But this is, it's absolutely, it's kind of mind blowing.
It is
But
sometimes.
if you get nothing else out of it, I hope you at least acknowledge the existence of the possibility that life does go on after this. For me, it's not a possibility. For me, it does. I know it does. I've seen it. Life goes on.
It does.
Stace, Lloyd, thanks a lot for being here. And as always, wonderful job tonight, baby.
Thank you.
And your hair does look great.
It's one of those pull-up jobs.
Yeah, it looks absolutely great. It does.
Thank you.
Lloyd,
Hey,
well, you just take care of yourself. All right.
you do.
Yeah, I'm at the breaking point. Something's going to have to give. So.
Yep.
I'm here if you
Anyway.
need. You know that.
I know, baby. I love you.
Love you too.
You guys have a great night. And to everybody in the chat or watching the video wherever, hope that you have a fantastic evening. Have a great weekend. Be safe. And don't forget, live your life. The people that we've lost, I just passed the 5-year anniversary of losing Mom on January 21st. And I had an epiphany. That epiphany was her life was worth more than remembering the last day she was alive. So I remember all of it that I can.
Absolutely.
I remember being just a little kid and her giving me baths in the sink, her dragging me to Apple Day, her got all the sacrifices. And there were too many to count. And now coming up next month in February, it's Trevor and Dad. But we all lose people. That's no reason for us to give up. Keep going. Watch this show. You never know. One night, especially when you don't expect it, bam, they come through out of nowhere. Trevor has for me. My mama has for me. Ollie has for me. There are others.
I only channel the best.
Hmm?
I only channel the best.
Yes, you do, baby. That's because you are the best. You guys have a wonderful night. We love you. And we hope to see you back here next Thursday. Good night and God bless. And as always, Stay mysterious.
I will be the last to fall. I won't shed a tear for them to see. And I won't have your name to call. 'Cause I will be the last to fall.